have you found our location yet?
No. You should have stopped and asked for directions.
Honey, I know where we're going.
You just can't admit that we're lost.
We're not lost. I'm just confused about the name of the planet we're looking for, that's all.
The name of the planet?
Yes, it's difficult and complicated to pronounce. What was the name of it again?
Earth. Our ship will find the exact location to land. We have more important things to be concerned with.
Say, hon, do you suppose we have time for a quick one before we land?
You want a quick one? We have a 30-year mission of vital and painstaking importance, and you want to know if we have time for a quick one?
30 years is a long time, sweetheart.
Stand back. The threshold of a new dawn awaits us. Honey, I thought you said you weren't going to sublease until after we moved out. Don't be so clumsy. That's our only means of communication.
Greatest, especially the part where the boulder swerved off to one side. I thought it was coming right at us.
Yeah, and the part where those two aliens stepped out of the fog. I thought I was gonna...
What are you two supposed to be?
We're looking for a place to stay. Perhaps you know of one?
You've got to be kidding.
How about you, sister? You know of a place for us?
Well, my parents have a guest house, but I don't think there's enough room for the two of you.
And where do you live?
Over there?
I think your parents will make room for us.
In fact, maybe they'll let us have the whole place.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No. No! 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 No!
have been watching your progress carefully. Are you ready for the final phase of your mission?
Yes. We have culminated our 30 years of research on this planet.
Have you been able to conceal your satellite dish from your neighbors?
Completely.
Excellent. If all goes as planned, we will begin our invasion. Have you chosen the proper day?
Yes, I have marked it on our Earth calendar. We have chosen a perfect day.
A day we will be completely unnoticed. October 31st.
What in the world is that? It's a model of a molecule. I made it for science fair.
Are you planning to eat it?
No.
Then why is it on the table?
Your project doesn't look very complicated to me. Now, when I was in school and made a project, it had a lot of moving parts on it.
Sounds like a lot of things went wrong with it.
Well, that's beside the point. It's the effort that's important.
Eric, you look tired. Have you been speaking on the phone all night again?
No, it's that lousy satellite dish outside my bedroom. Never stops making noise.
Do you want me to talk to the neighbors about it?
No, I'll handle it.
And what is that?
It's Ellen and Sherwin. I promised I'd help them take their projects to school.
All right, I get the message. Stop honking.
Sherwin wanted to make sure you weren't sleeping.
You ready to go?
Yeah,
What did you make?
You'll see. My dad helped me with it. He said it's not worth making a project unless it has a lot of moving parts.
Oh, somebody left the trash cans in the driveway. I'll get them.
No, let me.
No, you got it, plenty of room.
What was that?
You just creamed your neighbor's satellite dish.
Yeah, I did.
Attention students, we don't care if the lecture next door sounds better. No switching classrooms.
Eric, is that molecule your whole project?
Yeah. Something wrong with it?
No, I just expected more from you.
Good morning, students. Good
morning.
Well, would anyone like to go first? Sherwin? What do we call this?
This is a display of a meteor traveling through space.
Is that it?
No, there's more. See, a meteor shower.
Sherwin, I'm assuming you did some research for this project. Does the air in this classroom represent the vacuum of space?
Yeah, it sure does.
And does the way these rocks hit the floor represent the way a meteor enters our atmosphere?
Exactly.
And are these actual meteorites that you found?
Yes, they are.
Is that why this rock has the toy store price tag still on it? Don't worry. I'll give you a C for effort. What did you make, Ella?
Several years ago, many people protested against the fishing nets used by many of the tuna companies. Dolphins were frequently caught in these nets and needlessly killed. But after several letter writing campaigns, a newer net was designed, which allowed the dolphins to pass through unharmed. And here is a list of the companies now using these newer modified nets.
A very impressive exhibit. I'm giving you an A.
What do you expect from someone who's perfect?
You see, it's a,
No. Wait, let me guess what it is. It's a sort of a prototype of a community of the future. The sphere in the middle represents a planet, and the toothpick's the shortest distance to each of its satellites.
Yeah, that's right.
Another impressive theme. You also get an A.
I thought that was supposed to be a model of a molecule.
Eric, are you busy later tonight? I thought I could come over and we could study together.
Yeah, and there's a great movie on the Late Show that we can watch.
Sorry, guys, I can't. See, I think tonight might finally be quiet, and I got a lot of sleep to catch up on.
Well, I guess it's just you and me, babe.
Good morning, son.
Good morning. You look tired again. Is that satellite dish still keeping you awake?
Yeah, I mean, no. There's something that I wanted to ask you about our neighbors. How long have they lived there?
I don't know. I think they were already living there when we first moved in here.
You were still a child then.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen them outside. I guess they must work nights or something. What's the problem? Did you want me still to talk to the neighbors about their satellite dish?
No. I said I'd handle it myself.
We'll conclude this tomorrow. Class dismissed.
Well, you ready to go?
No, I'll catch up with you later. Professor Levelin, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Certainly, Eric. What is it?
What kind of force could cut through a clock like this?
It's amazing to see it break this even. Looks like none of the inner mechanisms have been damaged. There's a minute level of radiation. As if the force of the atom were controlled and used without any dangerous side effects. The device that did this, did you create it?
No.
Do you have access to it?
Well, I don't know.
I don't think you understand the importance of this. The possibilities of its use are endless.
I don't know if I can get the gun or not.
But then you do know what it looks like.
Well, yes.
Eric, I realize that sometimes students lose interest when they're in their last year of school. It's not uncommon. I can easily see it in you.
What do you mean?
Well, your science project, for example. Do you think that I didn't know that it was supposed to be a model of a molecule?
You knew? Why didn't you say anything?
Well, because college counselors will be here later this week. And I didn't think embarrassing you in front of the class would be good for your morale.
Well, I appreciate it.
And the gun that did this?
I'll see what I can do.
What are you doing there?
Would you be quiet?
What are you doing over at that house?
I'm visiting my neighbors. Do you mind?
Are you gonna tell them that you're the one that backed into their satellite dish?
Would you be quiet?
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. Can I visit my neighbors without you asking a lot of dumb questions?
Sorry.
Go on, I'll see you later. Is anyone home?
You live next door, don't you?
That's right. My name's Eric.
I'm Lubbock, and this is Exeter.
Nice to meet you. It's funny we've lived next door to each other and never met.
It must be our different schedules. You seem to be gone from 8 to 4, the majority of days each week.
My father wondered what kind of work you do.
We're TV repairmen.
That's right. We're TV repairmen. Get the letter from our boss.
Eric, I think we have to talk.
We do?
You're not the first person to discover that we're not from your planet.
You're not?
We've been here since before you were born.
I think we fit into your world fairly well.
Eric, are you planning to tell anyone about us?
Am I supposed to?
Actually, no. You see, we can change our appearances at will. It proves rather embarrassing when people explain that they have seen aliens, then cannot identify them.
You seem like such a nice boy. You wouldn't want people to think you were losing your mind, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
Our mission here is almost over. I'd hate to see you tell anyone about us when we're so close to leaving.
It would leave us in a very bad situation. If you told anyone, we would either have to kill you or take you back to our planet.
I'm sure you can use your own judgment.
Can I go now?
Anytime you're ready.
Eric.
Huh?
You dropped this.
Buster, I've got you the gun.
What happened? Is someone after you?
No. Just don't ask me to go back for anything else.
Well, thank you for the gun. Look, I'll experiment with it later. I have to get to the pumpkin carving demonstration. Eric? Eric!
Who are you going to the party with, Ellen?
I'll tell you in a second.
Eric?
Huh?
Where were you after class? I've been waiting here for almost an hour.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had something to do.
I wanted to ask you if you were planning to go to the Halloween party Friday night in the gym.
I don't know. I'll have to talk to you about it later.
Well, maybe we can go as a famous couple.
I don't know. I'll tell you later.
I'll take you to the party, Ellen.
No thanks, Sherwin.
Honey, have you seen our laser gun?
No, dear, I haven't.
But, sweetheart, you were the last one to have used it.
Dollface, I don't have the gun. Where did you see it last?
It was right after that fool neighbor of ours paid us a visit.
Hello, Eric.
Hi.
Small world, isn't it?
You have something of ours that you took without our permission.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not here.
We want our gun, and we want it now.
Attention, students. Don't forget to attend the Halloween party this Friday. Be sure to cast your vote for the couple with the best costume.
How to carve a pumpkin. Please stand back. First, you gut the pumpkin, and then you carve it.
Remember, anyone participating in lewd and disorderly conduct will be disqualified from the costume contest.
Our leader will be pleased with this information.
What would you like to start with?
How about a scalpel?
I can't find one. How about this power tool?
Fantastic.
Are you sure the whole thing was just a Halloween
Well, sure it was. You don't seriously think I'd knife someone, do you?
Oh, I guess not. Sherwin was really upset about it, though.
Can I share your biology book today?
Great! We can sit together at the same desk. I wish you had accents like this one.
Hi.
Sherwin, what is that?
It's a Halloween mask that I made. Can you guess what I'm going as?
Is it an amphibian?
No. Guess again.
Well, is it a reptile?
No.
Well, is it warm-blooded or cold-blooded?
It's a frog mask. I'm going to be dressed as a frog prince. And then maybe I'll meet some beautiful princess at the party, and she'll kiss me.
Guess again!
Listen to this. Your coworker could be a space alien, say experts. Let me see that. Wait until I'm finished. Tip-offs and signs to watch for. Odd or mismatched clothes. Bizarre sense of humor. A misuse of everyday items. Secretive about personal lifestyle and home. Do you want to see this? No.
Attention students, lunchtime is over. Return to your classrooms immediately.
I have the perfect plans for this Halloween.
What's that?
We can go to the midnight show they're having at the theater. Listen to what they're playing. It came from outer space. What's the matter?
You couldn't have picked a film I'd want to see less.
But it came from outer space is in 3D. When the aliens land, it's like they're right in front of your face and they can reach out and grab you.
Just forget it.
Eric, have you been working on your college schedule yet?
No, I haven't had a chance.
I think I'm going to major in microbiology and minor in political science.
I'm gonna major in general ed and minor in more general ed.
I still don't know. I think I'll major in astrophysics and minor. Hold my place in line.
Eric?
Professor Madeline!
Eric, quick, close the door. Let me show you what the gun can do.
Stop!
Something wrong?
I just don't think you should be waving that thing around in here. You can see the light flashes from outside. Somebody might get suspicious and come in here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was a problem.
More than you know.
Look what I've done so far. It's been able to permeate every surface that I've tested it on. Can you guess what this force could do if it was channeled and used to its fullest capacity?
No.
It would make space travel beyond our solar system possible. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Where did you get this gun?
I don't want to talk about it.
Where's Eric? He's going to miss his turn.
Hello.
Your friends are villains, aren't you?
Yeah. Hey, aren't you two the ones that played that prank with the knife?
Yes, we are.
Oh, can I join in next time? It'll look like lots of fun.
No. Next time I'm going to do the stabbing.
You don't happen to know where Eric is by any chance?
No, he was here a minute ago and then he just ran off somewhere.
You don't happen to know anything about this strange type of gun, do you?
I know all about it.
You do?
Sure, I even have it here with me.
Sherwin, we're holding up the line for everyone.
Would you prefer this one?
Out of every planet in the galaxy, They gotta send us to this one.
Well, you said before that you didn't create this gun. Then who does it belong to?
It belongs to one of my neighbors.
Do they know you took it?
Well, I'm not sure. It might be one of a set.
Do you think they realize what it's capable of doing?
Well, I'm sure they do.
Yeah. But think of what would happen if the world found out about this device. Your neighbors would be famous. They'd probably be on every newspaper front page across the country.
I don't think they want the publicity.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, it's just that I think that they want to keep a low profile.
Oh, I see. They're not here legally.
Well, you could say that.
They're aliens.
I didn't say that.
But there are procedures for this. People from Iron Curtain countries can get visas to stay here legally. That is where they're from, isn't it?
Well, I'm not sure. They seem to have adapted to our society fairly well.
Oh. And you're sure they don't want any publicity?
Believe me, it's as if it came from their own mouths.
Well, I suppose you would know them better than I would.
Trust me, no publicity.
I'm going to get back to work. Do you want to stay and watch?
No, I think I've seen enough.
Well, look, say hello to your neighbors for me.
Eric, where were you? You're 2 hours late.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize the time.
Your school called. You were supposed to meet with a college counselor today, and you never went.
I forgot.
I tried saving your place in line.
You're becoming very irresponsible. You're going to be 18 this
Dad,
year.
not now.
I'm not finished with you yet. I'll discuss this later.
What was that?
I don't know. I bumped into something, I guess.
Well, let me get the light.
No, don't.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be more romantic this way.
Hi there, neighbor. Say, would you like to borrow a cup of sugar?
What was that?
Nothing. The neighbor's TV.
Eric, I really came over to ask you about the Halloween party tomorrow. Do you like the idea of going as Romeo and Juliet? Caesar and Cleopatra? Adam and Eve?
Did you get it?
I got it.
Eric. Oh, Eric, stop.
Oh, come on. I wonder why you put 4 stars by her name.
You guys want to help decorate?
Sure. What happened with this box?
I don't know. It was just over by the science lab.
Let me help decorate too.
Wait till you see what I have planned for tonight. Cobwebs and rubber spiders and plastic bats and paper skeletons. And then maybe we can tell scary stories. I bet you're gonna have fun tonight.
I plan to. So I'll see you at the gym tonight. What's the matter? You sound like you're afraid of someone knowing where you're going to be tonight.
Don't worry. I know what time to be there.
What do you carry?
It's a costume. Tonight's Halloween.
Aren't you a little old for trick-or-treating?
I'm not going trick-or-treating. The school's having a party tonight.
Oh.
I remember how the kids used to celebrate Halloween when I was a child. Soaping windows, tying doorknobs together, kicking over trash cans, harassing the neighborhood pets, and bricking stingy old people's windows. God, I hate this night.
Mom, have you seen my phone book?
No, I haven't. Eric, you look so nice. You remind me of your father when we first met, back when he was still young and handsome.
What?
Oh, you know what I mean. Your father and I used to be a hot item back when we were in high school.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
Everything is on schedule. Has anyone discovered your identities?
Just one person, our young neighbor.
He damaged our satellite receiving dish and stole our laser gun.
Have you made the proper plans?
Yes, we will find the gun and reclaim it.
Has your neighbor told anyone?
We don't know, but we've taken precautions. We've taken his personal phone book. We plan to kill him and everyone he knows.
The phone book has all of their names and addresses.
Good work. Our secrecy must be protected. We will be landing at midnight.
Everything will be taken care of.
We will speak again when we locate you.
Mom, Dad.
What are you doing?
Your father decided he doesn't want to stay around for Halloween.
No.
We're going to Palm Springs for the weekend.
No!
Yes. We've wanted to see that dinosaur park for years.
No!
Eric, is something wrong?
You can't go!
Can't you take care of yourself for one weekend?
No, not this weekend.
Our minds are made up. We might even get a motel with a waterbed.
You can't do it!
Stop being so selfish. We don't want to stay for Halloween. Can you guarantee us that something weird isn't going to be happening here?
No, I can't.
Then it's settled.
Wait, it's about our neighbors.
Is the sound from that satellite dish still bothering you?
Exactly.
Well, you told me you would take care of everything yourself. I'm just going to leave everything up to you.
I can hardly wait to try that waterbed.
If you stay, I'll buy you one. Wait, there's something you have to hear before you leave. Wait.
Well, what is it?
Drive carefully.
We will.
Take care.
door! Sherwin! Open the door! Open the door! People are throwing things at me! The Halloween party was supposed to start a half hour ago, and they forgot to unlock the gym. Why are all these people here? I told them we could have the party here.
No, you couldn't have picked a worse time.
Why, are your parents home?
No, they're gone for the weekend.
Well, then it's perfect! Come on, gang! The party's in here!
Right now, it's really important. I know you're not going to believe this, but listen carefully.
Start at the beginning.
Tell us everything you know.
Okay. Sherwin, remember when you showed us that article in the lunchroom? Ah!
We warned you about this. We told you we could change our appearances at will.
What do you want?
Our laser gun, for starters. And we want to know how many people you've told about us.
Can't wait until someone has some of this punch.
Why? Is that good?
These are plastic ice cubes with flies in them. Eric would have thought it was funny.
Oh, I suppose his parents would have too.
Where is Eric? He's missing all the fun.
Answer me!
I told you, I don't have your gun and I haven't told anyone about you.
You know what to do.
Don't worry, I won't do anything that you wouldn't do.
Eric, want a box for apples?
No, I don't.
Watch, it's fun. Now it's your turn.
Wonder if I'll have any friends left after tonight.
Oh, you'll have friends left. They may not be alive, but they'll be left. By the way, any new friends?
Can you tell Eric to come down to the science lab immediately? Tell him that I've discovered the full use of the gun that he brought me.
Hold on, I'll get him. Eric? 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 Eric, are you deaf? Didn't you hear me calling you?
No, I didn't, Sherwin.
Sherwin?
I mean, Ellen. What did you want?
Oh, Professor Leveland is on the phone. He says he wants you to meet him at school right now. He's discovered the use of the gun that you gave him.
Tell him I'm on my way.
Eric, aren't you going to dance with me tonight?
Maybe later, Sherwin.
He says he'll be right over.
I've located the gun. It's at his school.
Wait, Professor Leveland, something's wrong. I can't explain it, but...
All right, sister. Your 3 minutes are up.
Eric, is that really you?
Real funny, Eric, holding my face down in the tub.
Don't mind Eric. He hasn't been himself today.
Where are we going?
To your school.
The party's here. There won't be any excitement there.
We'll be the judge of that.
Wait here.
Look, now that you know where your gun is, why don't you let us go? Let you go? We're going to make sure that you haven't played any tricks on us, like lying about the location of our laser gun. But we haven't lied. You better not have. We could kill all of your friends in your party right now if we wanted to. What would your parents have to say about that? Get in.
Eric, who are these people?
They're aliens from another planet.
They think you're from another planet.
What do you think I should do?
Well, you might as well stop. You could radio others.
You're becoming an Earth bitch.
You three in the back better keep your mouths shut or else.
Can't you read? Could I see the registration for this vehicle?
We need help. These people are kidnapping us.
They're gonna take us back to their planet.
Could you run that by me again?
They said they're kidnapping us and they're gonna take us back to their planet.
Could I see the registration?
But you don't understand. It's true.
Listen, just because it's Halloween night doesn't mean that you can start running through stop signs.
But you don't understand. We need help. We are in grave danger.
Kid, would you just be quiet? Now, could I see the registration?
Ask them for identification, for passports or alien cards.
It's not like it sounds. We really do need help.
Don't let them take us away.
Look, both of you, will you just let me do my job? Now, my shift ends at midnight, and then you can play your jokes on someone else.
Midnight. That's when their ship's coming for them. Go ahead. Detain us until midnight. See what happens then.
Officer, I can't seem to find the registration.
See, I told you they were aliens.
Look, I may have misplaced my registration once or twice, and that does not make me an alien.
But we've broken the law. We demand to be arrested.
Eric, it's not funny anymore.
Officer, you can't detain us until midnight. That's when the movie starts.
The what?
The 3D movie. It came from outer space.
And is that where all of you are going?
That's where I'm going.
I think I've heard enough. Now listen, if you promise not to do this again, I'm going to let you go without a citation.
Thank you, officer.
No, it's not all right. We want to go to jail. We want to go to jail.
Next Halloween, Palm Springs.
How did you know about our ship returning for us at midnight?
That's the witching hour, isn't it?
Forget it. We don't have time for this.
Don't worry. No one will believe them. It's Halloween night.
We have to hide out until 12. They have to leave at midnight, and they won't be able to come and look for us.
Where can we go?
We can't trust anyone.
We can still go to the 3D movie.
It's only a block from here. I think for once you may have had a good idea. I don't know if we should wait in line or not.
Well, maybe they'll let us in front.
Sherwin, watch for their car. We're gonna go up front and see if we can get in without waiting.
You've got to let us in. Hey, just a minute, you two. What do you think you're doing?
We need to get inside.
Hey, why don't you get in the back of the line like everybody else?
No, we can't.
Hey, you two, I'm in the line to you.
Excuse me, no touching. Whoa!
We need help. Someone's after us. What's the problem? Do you want to use our phone? No, we just need your help so they can go find us.
Do you see them following you now?
No, we don't know what they look like now.
Well, what do you mean? How many people are after you?
Just two.
And you don't know what they look like?
We knew what they looked like a minute ago.
That doesn't make any sense.
People after us can change their appearance.
You mean they're in disguise?
Hey, aliens are after them.
Aliens that can change their appearance?
No, I didn't tell you that.
And they're gonna take them back to their planet.
What did you say?
Maybe you should be coming inside.
Before it's too late.
You're one of them too.
They're coming this way.
No, they found us.
Hey, it's the
leader returns.
And then begin our repopulation of the planet.
Hands off! The repopulation doesn't begin until dawn.
But I've waited 30 years.
Then you can wait 6 more hours.
We can't stop. We can't trust anyone. Wait. You forgot your tickets?
What are you doing?
We need to find a place to hide.
But that's breaking and entering.
Good. Maybe we'll be lucky and get arrested. Damn! I always leave my car unlocked. Why couldn't someone else show us the same consideration? Now stay down. Maybe we should get him back.
Eric, I'm scared.
We have to stay hidden. There's less than an hour to go.
Well, what will happen if they catch us?
They'll probably kill us. That's why we've got to stay together. We can't be separated. We can't take a chance on being tricked by them.
But why are they after you?
It's because I took a gun that belonged to them and gave it to Professor Leveland. They're afraid we'll discover its use and now they want it back.
Oh, Eric. I think I'm the one who told them where they could find their gun.
It's not your fault. You didn't know. No, we'll give away our location.
Trick or treat.
Maybe Sherwood got away. Yeah, we'll see if I ever come back here again. Look, they gave you 2 free tickets for your performances, but they didn't give me one. They said I wasn't very convincing as an alien.
It's already 11:30. They'll be coming for us shortly.
How do you know they'll be able to locate you?
They always do.
Maybe you should turn on your car's high beams. Maybe use a laser gun.
Where is our laser gun?
You mean you don't know?
We know that you gave it to your professor.
Professor, probably some government official.
What is his location?
He's in the administration building. But his class is way over. We'll take you there.
What are you trying to do?
We've got to lose them. And we can sneak back to Professor Levelland's lab and warn him.
No talking.
Are you sure we're going the right way?
There it is. Ow! Now where are we going? To the science lab. You're not being very nice to your friends. They're not my friends.
They're not my friends either.
Whose friends are they?
I think we will be able to locate them in time.
I think so.
What are you two doing out here?
We're here for the Halloween party.
You don't look like students. That's your car parked over there?
Yes, it is.
Well, you can't leave it there. You're gonna have to move it.
We don't have time for this.
Wait a minute, where are you going? I have a job to do.
So do we.
Professor Levelland!
Eric, you're just in time.
You've got to hide.
But I can't stop now. I'm almost finished.
No, you don't understand.
Just look where I am. Now look, the power of the atom has been channeled before, but never with control like this. Like the force of propulsion would make space travel to galaxies light years beyond our solar system possible.
You have to stop now. We can finish this later.
When I'm on my last line, I wouldn't stop now if my life depended on it.
It does. The people that own that gun are coming for it.
Oh, I suppose they deserve to share the glory.
We can discuss this later. Oh no.
I'd like you to meet my neighbors.
Do you speak English?
We're going to kill you.
You've mastered the language very well.
Watch out, you're too close to him.
But look, let me show you what I've been working on. Your gun gave me the idea for this formula. I seriously believe that space travel to other galaxies is possible. Look, I'm ready to complete the equation. You can watch. I'm sorry. I didn't ask where you were from. Are you Romanians? Bulgarians?
We are visitants.
I don't think I've ever met visitants before.
We travel through the universe in search of planets that are capable of sustaining life. We land there, transform into the planet's life form, and function in their society as they would.
We then collect our data, secretly, and inform the leader when living conditions are acceptable for our race. Then, if all goes as planned, we stage an invasion and total repopulation of the planet.
Eric, you live in a strange neighborhood.
They are here. There's no time to waste. We want our laser gun.
Protect yourself.
We're not amused.
No, he won't. Not till they've had some fun with him.
No time to waste. snappy!
Welcome to your new home.
Eric, you should have told us about this earlier. I wouldn't have asked you for the gun if I knew what kind of trouble it would get you into.
And I wouldn't have bothered you about the Halloween party.
And I wouldn't have yelled at you when you were in front of their house. Or brought all those people over for the party. Or argued with the policemen. Or fired my gun at them.
Silence, fools.
You four will make a fine example of the last of the Earth race.
A young couple. An adult male. And a large amphibian. Soon, the Earth will turn cold, barren, and frigid, just like our planet.
Just like our women.
This gun must have amazing powers for all the trouble you've gone through to get it back.
Go ahead, honey, get the gun.
Now we can use that power to escape.
Oh, he doesn't know everything.
I've had this gun for a week, and I know more about it than you do.
Go ahead.
I know it can saw anything in half.
He knows it can saw things in half.
No, quick, kids. Open the door. We've got to get out of here. It's a nice place to visit, but I'm not planning to stay. We're taking off! Now hurry! Now hurry!
I'm sorry, kids. Your teacher didn't show up for work. Class is canceled today. A substitute will take over tomorrow.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. I don't think we'll ever know.
Damned Halloween vandals.
think we'd all be better off if we never tell anyone what happened here.
But what about the invasion they were planning?
We ruined their plans when we escaped. Their secrecy was too important. They're probably afraid that we warned everyone and we'll be ready for their attack.
What do you think happened to Professor Leveland?
I wish I knew.
Eric, you want me to come over tonight? I mean, with your parents out of town and all, I don't know if you should be alone.
Maybe. I'll call you later. This is one Halloween I'll never forget.
You are.
We're very angry with you. Look at this mess.
Yeah, I see it.
Can't we leave you alone for a minute? Don't you have any sense of responsibility?
Okay, I'm sorry.
I bet you had all this planned out in advance. The minute we leave the house, you think it's time to celebrate.
And we've warned you about having parties before when we're gone.
I said I was sorry.
Well, sorry isn't good enough this time.
Your dad and I have decided to ground you.
Ground me?
Yes. We thought we could treat you like an adult, but I guess we were wrong. You're grounded to your room every night right after school for a week.
Starting now.
Maybe it'll knock some sense into you.
Hi, Ellen. No, I'm okay. My parents are back from their trip. Yeah, and guess what? They grounded me for a week. No, they don't know. They're just upset about the mess left behind from the party. I agree, they should have grounded Sherwin instead. So I won't be able to see you tonight. Well, I'm sorry too. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. No, I can hardly wait. Yeah. Well, things should be settling down around here, so maybe they'll let me off with less than a week. Yeah, me too. Well, I'll see you in school tomorrow. Bye.
Eric? Eric? Eric, do you hear me?
Professor Leveland!
Eric, space travel was everything that I thought it would be. I've gone to distances that I didn't think were possible, and I think that this is only the beginning. I'll keep in contact with you every day and tell you everything I learn. Someday, you'll be able to put all of it to use. And space travel beyond your solar system will be possible within your lifetime.
You know, I can't even decide if I should give Eric the souvenirs we bought him. Oh, no.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I think Eric will never grow up.
Well, eventually I think he'll settle down. Then someday, I think he'll go really far.
space travel beyond your solar system will be possible within your lifetime.
Hi, I'm Lubbock.
And I'm Exeter.
And we'd like to invite you to the concession stand.
Where the popcorn's always popping.
We'll see you here.